we are just about ready to get set with Game 2 here on the LI Sports Network, live from SUNY Maritime in the Bronx, New York, at Reinhardt Field. Beautiful Reinhardt Field in the shadow of the Throgs Neck Bridge. It's Game 2 of Whitecaps Valor. The Whitecaps took Game 1 4-2 on the backs of Bobby Stang and Anthony Madigan, powering them to a victory. Stang with a home run and 2 runs scored. Madigan with a crucial go-ahead RBI double in the 5th inning to put the Whitecaps ahead 3-2 at the time. They tacked on another run with a wild pitch, and that was all she wrote. Eric Foster came in, got the 6-out save, slammed the door shut, and the Whitecaps were able to improve to 14-5 and start up a 4-game winning streak. They'll look to make it 5 as Drew Munn takes to the mound for the Whitecaps. Munn pitching in his 5th game, fourth start. He's completed 1 game. He's thrown 12 and 2/3 innings, surrendered 9 hits, 14 walks. He's struck out 12. He's 2-1 and has a 2.84 ERA. Chris McGuggart steps in the box to lead it off for the Valor. Drew Munn is ready. He deals the first pitch, is swung on, lifted out to right field. Moving over is Vasilios Vafakos. He makes the catch, and there is 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 out for Drew Munn. Very efficient work. Now Joey Vitello will step up into the box. Takes a called strike on a slider. Vitello 1 for 3 last game. He had the first hit of the game in the 5th inning against Johnny Dougherty. Pitched very well for the Whitecaps. He would later score on a 2-run home run by Julian Dominic. At that point, gave the Valor the lead in a game that looked like Dougherty was just going to cruise. It sure was a close one. Whitecaps really surged at the end, able to secure that victory. Now Munn looking to follow suit as he deals strike 2 to Vitello. Vitello also made a highlight reel web gem, moving to his right in the shortstop hole, able to nail Chris Ewing at first base as he takes a slider there outside. One of the nicer plays that we've seen in this ACBL season. For sure will be seen on Instagram later in our post-game highlight reel packages. And as he draws ball 4, I hope you are checking out those highlight reel packages, and if you are not, they can only be seen on our social media pages, so make sure you go follow at LI Sports Network on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. We are not just YouTube, folks. We have social media. We post exclusive, only social media content on those platforms, pre- and post-game footage, and everything in between. So please go check us out, give us a follow, and show us some love. Drew Munn now dealing with Matthew Yip. He swings and fouls that away. Yep, 0 for 3 last game, but one of the better hitters in this Valor lineup. Coming into today, hitting .341. This will be his 19th game. Scored 12 runs, has 15 hits, has hit 3 home runs. So an all-around great hitter in the 3-hole for the Valor. Going to look to turn it around this game against Munn. As he swings and grounds one in the shortstop hole right there as Ewing on the backhand. Sets his feet, throws on to first base. Not in time. Yip on with an infield single. Ball just not hit hard enough. Ewing gave it his best chance, but Yip legged it out, and it's going to be first and second, one out for Jared Toby. Valor switching up the narrative here a little bit. Didn't have hit until the 5th inning of last game. Now they have first and second and one out, threatening early. It's Jared Toby takes a called strike. He plays his baseball at Bard College and will be doing the catching today for the Valor. Takes a fastball up high. Scary sight. Fastball got a little bit away from Drew Munn. Toby a little shaken up, checking down with his coach, Rich Pecoraro, down at third base. Valor playing with just 9 players in this second game, so very tough thing to happen. Never a good thing to happen. Toby seems to be okay. So he trots on down to first base, gets a nice applause from the crowd on hand here at Maritime. It's a fortunate sign to see, but a scary one at that. Now Rich Pecoraro wanting to have a word with the umpires in front of his third base dugout. Now the umpire's going to have a word with head coach Pete Blumenauer of the Whitecaps. They're going to let Toby take a seat. He's going to be doing the catching. They want him to hydrate and get off his feet and not have to deal with the heat of the turf. So they're going to take the last out. Chris McGuggart, send him over to first base as a special runner for the catcher. Toby will remain in the game. So after everything checks out, there is one out, bases loaded, and it's going to be Julian Dominic. Had a home run and just missed a second one last game. He ended up going 1 for 2 with a walk. Had 2 RBIs. Dominic, plenty of power to get the ball out anywhere here at this field with these shorter dimensions. Drew Munn deals first pitch, slider downstairs, bounces away. Late break off third, and Vitello decides not to try. Stang couldn't keep it in front of him. It trickled to the backstop, but not far enough away for Vitello to try and take a chance. Munn trying to work out of the jam. The 1-0 swung on and foul tipped into the glove of Stang. Big pitch there. It was a hitter's count from Johnny Dougherty that Dominic hit the home run off of, so Munn able to work back into the count here, even at 1, but then he falls behind 2-1. Next pitch is popped up. Shallow center field just behind second base. Ewing makes the call on the catch. There's a tag from third base just to draw the throw. Vitello looked like he was going to try to test Ewing, who was on the back pedal, moving the wrong way from home plate. Ewing able to quickly fire in and hold Vitello at third base. just to simply see what Ewing would do with the throw, but there are now 2 away and bases still loaded for Justin DiMartino. I found out in between games, by word of their parents, that Justin and Frank DiMartino are in fact brothers, so a little family competition here. Frank so far has the bragging rights, but Justin trying to bring him on back for the car ride home as he takes strike 1. Justin going to be playing center field, so both DiMartino brothers patrolling the outfield. Frank will not be starting in Game 2, but he did start in Game 1. So the next pitch to DiMartino is taken upstairs. One out away from working out of this bases loaded jam. Trying to hold the Valor scoreless as a slider misses outside. In the count 2-1 to DiMartino. Here comes the next pitch. Swung on and driven out to center field. Devontae Bailey going back, looking up. It is off the wall. 2 runs are going to score. Here comes the 3rd run around third. Into third is DiMartino. Ball gets away, but it's a 3-run triple for Justin DiMartino. He cashes in for the Valor, and it's a 3-0 lead early here in the first. One comes back with strike 1 to Jack Kelly, but a big 2-out triple there for Justin DiMartino. As I mentioned, trying to pull back those family bragging rights from his brother Frank. Doing a very nice job of securing 3 runs for the Valor. Great base running there from Chris McGuggart off first base, knowing exactly how many outs there are, and as soon as contact was made, he was off. And there was no doubt in his mind that he was scoring. And DiMartino displaying excellent speed, hitting it to one of the further parts of the park, but still very tough to get a triple here. He secured it easily as this is looped over the leaping try of John Alonso. Jack Kelly puts a single up, and it's a 4th run here for the Valor in the first inning. A complete 180 from last game where they barely mustered up any offense until late. And now they've poured on 4 runs against Drew Munn here. To take a 4-0 lead before the Whitecaps have even had a chance to swing the bat. First pitch by Munn. Laid in there for a strike to Jake Bowden. Bowden going to be on the mound today, and as I mentioned before, the Valor only playing with 9 players. So these are Bowden's first at-bats of the season. He swings and misses through that one. Throw got away, but not far enough for Kelly to advance. Munn's 0-2. Breaking ball, called strike 3 on the inside corner. So he bounces back with the strikeout to end the inning. But the Valor score 4 runs on 3 hits. They leave 1 and no errors. And at the end of a half inning, it is Valor 4, Whitecaps 0. They are coming to bat right here on the LI Sports Network. After striking out his at bat, Jake Bowden going to look to strike out some Whitecaps hitters here. He's going to start it off with Jordan Rios, the DH today for the Whitecaps. He takes ball one. Rios 2 for 4 last game, had a couple infield singles as he swings and loops this one out towards right field. On the run is Piazza, sliding grab, and the catch out there is McGuggard. What a nice play out there in right field. Oh my. Another highlight reel play by the Valor for out number one. That'll bring up to the plate now Bobby Stang. Bobby 3 for 4 last game, had an RBI, couple runs scored. Going to need a lot of offense out of him if they're going to climb out of this hole, already trailing 4-0. And in a 7-inning game, you need every inning that you can get to try and score some runs. But there's plenty of time. Stang swings and pops it up. Out to center field. Settling under it is DiMartino. He makes the catch. And there are 2 away. Cam Dunn back in the box now, batting third in this game too. He takes a breaking ball up high for ball one. Next pitch is swung on and lifted out to center field. DiMartino has it, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. So Jake Bowden comes out and after giving 4 runs, gets a 1-2-3 bottom of the first. Nice start for the Valor here. They look to pad this lead as we move to inning 2 right here on the LI Sports Network. Drummond ready to go back to work here in the second inning. He's going to face 9-1-2 in the Valor order, and he's going to start with Anthony Piazza. Gets a fastball called strike one. One really going to have to lock in now after that rocky first inning. Imperative that he keeps the game where it is if he's going to give the Whitecaps any chance at trying to come back and sweep this doubleheader. One of the toughest things to do in sports, take 2 games in one day. But the dimensions of this field and the offensive prowess that the Whitecaps have definitely Not out of the question that they can come back and win this. They have come back from far greater. Next pitch from Munn, chopped. Ewing on the charge. Fields, no, he doesn't. Bobbles, and it's going to be an E6 reach for Anthony Piazza. Tough play there for Chris Ewing. Slow roller. Had to hurry and make a perfect play to try and get Piazza at first base. Couldn't come up with it cleanly. So the miscue will allow the 9-hitter for the Valor to reach, and we'll swing back up to the top of the order in Chris McGuggart. McGuggart grounds, done, picks it on the short hop, run on the run, throws him out at first base. Nice play there by Cam Dunn, only play that he had. So now there is one away. So I was about to say McGuggart made a highlight reel play in the bottom of the first, a sliding catch to take a hit away from Jordan Rios. And in some traffic, mind you, Anthony Piazza also going out for that ball. But a nice play by the right fielder as this is lined into center field by Joey Vitello on charging his Devontae Bailey. Piazza had to hold up, make sure it wasn't going to get caught, so he's just going to go station to station. He moves over to third. Vitello is on at first, and it's a one-out single for the 2-hitter. Valor really getting the Munn here. As they look to pad this lead, they send 3-4-5 up now, and starts with Matthew Yip. Yip reached on an infield single his last time after a frustrating 0-for-3 in Game 1. He lines this right at Ewing. Ewing looks, doesn't have another play. Yip absolutely crushed that, but right at Ewing. Munn gets bailed out as his shortstop was in great positioning. So there's now 2 away for the catcher, Jared Toby, who took a scary hit by pitch up in the helmet last time up, but appears to be okay. It's always a great sight to see that he's able to continue. As there goes the runner from first, Vitello. Toby grounds that one foul. So Vitello will retreat to first base as the Valor were looking to get tricky with a little bit of hit and run action. We're reset now. Munn ready to deliver the 0-1. Vitello not going this time as this is grounded just foul outside of third base. Piazza had to get low down there to try to avoid that chopper. It was just about a foot foul outside of the line. So it'll be 0-2 now. Munn trying to get out of this with just one more pitch and strand the runners at the corners. Hold the Valor at 4-0. Here comes the next pitch. Downstairs. Count now 1-2. There goes Vitello again. Swing and a miss from Toby. Munn able to get those last 2 outs. Last one on a strikeout. Strands the runners at the corner. 1 hit. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error. 2 runners left on base. Valor still lead 4-0 as we move to the bottom of the second right here on the LI Sports Network. Stevenson right-hander Jake Bowden about ready to get set here in the second inning. It'll be Joe Pellegrino leading it off. Swinging first pitch and skying one foul down the left field line, out of play. It'll be 4-5-6 in the Whitecap order. Pellegrino, Brewer, and Maritime player Vasilios Vafakos. Second player on this roster taking the field at his home turf. Pellegrino takes a strike on the inside corner, and he's quickly down 0-2. Here comes Bowden's 0-2, breaking ball that misses upstairs. One, two now. Swung on, foul tip, held on to by Toby. Pellegrino goes down on strikes. Bowden has retired the first 4 that he's faced, and now he'll deal with Ryan Brewer. Brewer did not play last game, but coming into this doubleheader, he's hitting 175. This will be his 17th game as he takes upstairs. Scored 6 runs, has 7 hits, 1 home run, 5 RBIs. He's walked 13 times. Next pitch, called a strike. Brewer swings and fouls the next pitch back into the netting, so the count 1-2. Bowden skips the next pitch up, so count even at 2. Whitecaps trying to start up a little bit of a rally here, chip away at this 4-0 Valor lead. Next pitch misses downstairs, count 3-2. Here comes Bowden's payoff. Swung on and chopped just past the mound. Oncoming is Vitello. He's going to have a tough play. Throwing on the run. Can't get Brewer as he sails it high off the fence. Brewer's going to reach on the E6. First base runner of the game for the Whitecaps. And that'll bring up Maritime privateer Vasilios Vafakos. Vafakos also getting his first starting game action of this doubleheader. 5th on the team in average, hitting .292. This is 13th game. 7 runs, 7 hits, 1 RBI, 7 walks. Vafakos has also made a pitching appearance this season, back in June. A little bit of a blowout game. Pete Blumenauer wanted to just save some arms, so he threw Vafakos out there. He takes downstairs. He pitched an inning, gave up 4 hits, 5 runs, walked 2. His ERA sits at 45, which that's not great. But that really does not matter for him. He doesn't normally pitch, just having some fun. His hat misses up and in at him. He's more concerned about scoring runs than preventing them, although he does play a nice right field. He takes a strike on the outside corner. The count now 2-1. Brewer short lead off first base, kind of inching closer to second as Bowden deals the next pitch. It's swung on and lifted out to left field by Vafakos, sending the left fielder Kelly back. He's able to make the catch in front of the warning track. Brewer must retreat to first base. That'll bring up now Devontae Bailey. Bailey came on as a pinch runner for Bobby Stang last game, after Stang singled in his 4th trip to the plate. Bailey hitting just 182. This is 12th game. He scored 7 runs, has 4 hits. First pitch to him. This is downstairs. Shriven in 4, is walked 8 times. He also is tied for the team lead in stolen bases with 7. Chris Leone. His next pitch to Bailey is a nice changeup, swung over the top of. Still count even at 1. Bailey definitely more of a speed threat, needs to get on and try to make something happen with his legs. Plays a very good center field or any outfield position. Takes a ball there. That pitch bounces. Nice scoop up there by Toby to keep Brewer at first base. The count now 3-1 to Bailey. Comes at 3-1, swung on and fouled back. So the count works full. That'll release Ryan Brewer from first base. He'll get a running start. Not the most fleet of foot, so definitely going to need a little help if he's going to try and score on something in the gaps. There he goes. Here's the pitch to Bailey. Just misses outside. So Devontae Bailey works a walk. Whitecaps now have first and second with 2 outs. And that's going to bring Chris Ewing up to the dish. Ewing swings and misses through the first pitch. Chris Ewing made a couple nice plays last game. One of the many shortstops that the Whitecaps have on their team. All of them very, very talented defensively and offensively. Ewing was 1 for 3. Last game had a single. Nice breaking ball there. Ewing really needing to come through here in the clutch with a nice 2-out hit. Try and possibly score Brewer and keep this alive. Whitecaps not really have the space to squander opportunities that they are given, and with runners in scoring position, they got to try and push some runs across as Ewing fouls that one back. Staying alive. Ryan Brewer with 2 outs going to look to get a very nice secondary lead off of second. Try to score on anything hit to the outfield. We'll see how aggressive Pete Blumenauer is over at third base with sending Brewer, who, as I mentioned before, not the most fleet of foot, but can run well enough. Comes the next pitch to Ewing. That misses upstairs. Bowden's next pitch to Ewing. Swung on, popped up, foul out of play right here on top of us. Just to the left of the stands behind our broadcast booth. Luckily, everyone able to evade it and stay safe. Very well done, everybody. Here comes another 2-2 to Ewing. Breaking ball swung on, lifted out to right field. Moving back is McGuggard. And comes in, settles under it, and makes the catch. So the Whitecaps threaten but can't push across any runs. They don't get a hit that inning. They get a runner on 1 error. They strand 2, and at the end of 2, it is Valor 4, Whitecaps 0 right here on the LI Sports Network. Thanks. Dominic came within a couple feet of 2 home runs last game. Did hit a home run, and then just missed one down the left field line. Had the height, had the distance, just didn't have the trajectory, I guess you could say, or the direction. There's a called strike on the inside corner, and Munn evens the count at 2. Next pitch swung on down the right field line, out of play, foul. Comes a break even from Munn. Just misses outside, off the corner. So the count is worked full. Next pitch just misses inside. Dominic works the walk. Valor have the leadoff hitter on for the second consecutive inning, looking to try and extend this lead. Now back up to the plate is Justin DiMartino. He had a big 3-run triple his last time up, that with 2 outs cashed in for the Valor on a great opportunity. Valor on the verge of getting none and allowing Munn off the hook in that first inning. And DiMartino took a 2-1 pitch and drove it over the head of the center fielder, Devontae Bailey. One hop up against the wall and legged out a triple. His great base running from his Valor teammates helped him get those 3 RBIs. But here's a ground ball into second. Done on to second. Over to first. They only get 1. A little tough of a play done from a knee. Had to flip it over to Pellegrino, who then had to try and turn and threw it on a short hop. Alonso able to scoop it out over there at first base, but DiMartino just too quick, able to stay out of the double play. Next pitch, broken bat out in the direction of Pellegrino. He flips onto Ewing at short, on to first base. There's the double play. Munn gets Kelly to break his bat in the line. A 1-hopper out to Pellegrino for the 4-6-3 double play to escape the inning. Keep this a 4-0 game. The Whitecaps looking to respond here in the bottom of the 4th, live on the LI Sports Network. We're ready to start the bottom of the third inning. It's going to be John Alonso leading it off for the Whitecaps. He takes a first pitch fastball inside. Alonso also seeing his first game action today. This next pitch also misses inside. Breaking ball there. Alonso hitting 136. This is 14th game. He's got 4 runs, 3 hits. He's driven in 3 runs. He's walked 7 times. As he swings and drives this one out to center field. Oncoming is DiMartino. He makes the catch. There is one away. Bowden's got 7 outs. 6 of them have come in the air. Not an opportune way to get the outs here at Maritime, but Bowden's been effective enough that he's been able to keep the balls in the ballpark and not allow for too much solid contact, the other out coming via the strikeout. So he definitely wants to try and get more of those and less of the flyouts, but the way he's pitching, definitely doesn't want to take advice from me. He's just going to keep rolling. And as I say that, he's quickly ahead of Jordan Rios, 0-2. Next pitch to Rios is a breaking ball that misses upstairs. Comes the next pitch to Rios. Swung on and fouled into the dugout. Look out in there. That was like a heat-seeking missile. Luckily, no one there to be in the way of that. Everyone seems to be okay. So we move forward. Count still 0-2 to Rios. That breaking ball misses upstairs. The count now even at 2. Rios swings and misses, but the ball gets away as it bounces off the plate. Toby going to get on it, but going to have no play at first base as Rios swings and misses at strike 3. Bowden gets him, but not able to record the out. So Whitecaps get a base runner, and Bobby Stang going to step up to the plate. Chance to try to cut this lead in half. He already has 1 home run on the day, and let's see what he can do here in his second at-bat against Bowden. He flew out to center field his first time up. Stang lifts this one out to left field. If it's fair, it's gone. It is foul! Bobby Stang had the height, had the distance, but just didn't have the direction. Second time we've seen a foul home run today. That one super close to cutting this lead in half. Home plate umpire all over it. Great positioning there from the home plate umpire to be right on that call and make the correct one as Stang takes down low. Bowden gives a long look over to first to Rios. Now set with the 1-1 to Stang. Pitch misses downstairs again. Count 2-1. Next pitch to Stang misses inside. 3-1. Very tough spot here. Bowden definitely doesn't want to give in to Stang, and with a 4-run lead, probably won't give him anything great to hit. Couple bases open. Tying run a ways away. (3-1) from Bowden. Breaking ball that misses upstairs. Stang able to lay off of it and work that walk. That's going to bring Rich Pecoraro out of the dugout. He's going to want to have a word with his right-hander, try to just give him a breather on this very warm evening here in Maritime, especially with the turf a little hotter than the air temperature out there on the playing surface. And with 3, 4, 5 coming up in the order, wants to make sure he's focused and ready and going to be able to deliver good pitches. Like was a little bit of a prominent point in the last game, the Whitecaps still yet to register a hit here in the 3rd inning. And in a 7-inning game, you're up against a little bit of a tighter window. Trying to get your runs in and build your lead, or in this case for the Whitecaps, come back from a 4-0 deficit that Drew Munn has gone out there and has pitched well since that shaky first inning and has been able to rebound and pitch well enough to keep this where it is. It's just up to the offense now. As I say that, Cam Dunn lines a single into center field. Jordan Rios going to get the stop sign at third base. As Yip comes flying across the field to cut that ball off, using the mound to kind of vault himself up into the air. So there is the first hit for the Whitecaps, a single by All-Star Cam Dunn. That's going to load the bases and bring Joe Pellegrino back to the plate with a chance to put a dent in this lead. First pitch to Pellegrino, breaking ball. Misses for ball 1. Pellegrino struck out his last time up. Looking to put the ball in play this time with 1 out. Doesn't take a hit to score a run. This pitch is grounded foul outside of third. Rios dancing out of the way. Middle back for a double play, corners in for the Valor. Pellegrino swings and launches one foul way out of play onto the football field to the left of Reinhardt Field here at Maritime. So after that long strike, the count is now 1-2. Bowden looking to try and really get out of this jam. Keep this at a 4-0 game, a super ideal position for the Valor to be as we approach the halfway point. Bowden kicks and fires with that pitch, gets through the legs of Toby, but not far enough for Rios to try and take home. So the count now 2-2 to Pellegrino. Pellegrino on the line of the batter's box, takes a breaking ball outside. Nice disciplined take there from Joe Pellegrino to work the count full and no place to put him. So Bowden really going to have to try and lock down here, make a nice pitch to try and get Pellegrino to chase or find the zone and put it in play. Don't really want to walk him up 4 runs. He kicks and fires with the payoff pitch. He does walk him as that fastball bounces down in the dirt. It's an RBI for Joe Pellegrino on the free pass. The Whitecaps now on the board. It's 4-1. Ryan Brewer back up. Takes a strike on the inside corner. Brewer reached on an E6 and was left stranded on second base his first time up. Bowden really worked himself into a jam here, but he is 1 pitch away from getting out of it. Ground ball double play or a double play of any variety could easily get him out of this as Brewer swings and lifts one out towards center field. Oncoming is DiMartino. He slides, cannot make the catch. Throw to second base. They're going to get Pellegrino, had to hold up. I believe that was the second baseman Piazza that threw to Vitello to get the out. So it's going to go 4-6 on the fielder's choice right there. But it's going to be an RBI, and it's going to be first and third, 2 outs for the Whitecaps. If they have now shrunk the lead in half, it's 4-2. First pitch to Vasilios Vafikos is fouled away. That's a tough break right there for Ryan Brewer because you get enough on it that it dunks in and you find what you think is a single, but it's just so tough for Pellegrino and any of the base runners to really read that and advance because if the catch is made, it's going to be tough to get back and you don't want to get doubled off. So they'll take the out for the run. Works about the same as a sacrifice fly. And now it's up to Vasilios Vafikos to try and get a third run across. And maybe any extra that he can. But he's down 0-2 here. Vafikos flew out to left his last time up. He swings and fights that one off. Nice two-strike approach there from Vafikos to just get a piece of that and keep his at-bat alive. Too close to take, such a common phrase to use in the game of baseball. Vafikos really putting it to work there and making sure that it wasn't going to be left up to the umpire. So here comes another 0-2, breaking ball, chopped out towards short. Vitello fields and fires over to second base for the out. So Bowden able to limit the damage, but the Whitecaps do score 2 runs on 1 hit. They strand 2 on no errors, and at the end of 3 innings of play, it is New York Valor 4, Atlantic Whitecaps 2, right here on the LI Sports Network. Drummond back out for the 4th inning. Whitecaps starting to come back here as this is grounded out to short. Ewing is there. He fields over to first base. Gets the out. 1 pitch, 1 out for Drummond here in the 4th. Pitch is swung on and missed by Anthony Piazza. Reached on an E6 his last time up. Swings and misses again. He's down 0-2. 0-2 from Munn. Check swing. Didn't go. 1-2. Next pitch just misses off the corner. Piazza maybe thought that was strike 3, started turning to walk towards the dugout, but just played it off as he was stepping out of the box. And here comes the break even for a Munn. Swung on and chopped foul just outside of third. So the count remains 2-2. Another break even. Swung on and foul tipped right into the mask of Bobby Stang. Home plate umpire checking on him. Stang appears to be okay. Being given just a little bit of a breather. Says he's okay. Another 2-2 for Munn. Bounced in the left-handed batter's box. So Piazza able to work the count full. So here comes the payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled right back here. Piazza really battling in this at-bat. It's going to pitch number 9 coming from Munn. Here it comes. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Drew Munn wins the battle and is able to set down Piazza on strikes for out number 2. That brings us back to the top of the order in Chris McGuggart. McGuggart 0 for 2 so far, fly out to right and a ground out to third. Swings and misses. Another breaking ball swung on and missed. Nice pitch there from Munn to get the count to a 1-2. Here he comes with that 1-2. Breaking ball called strike 3. Back-to-back nice looking strikeouts for Drew Munn and back-to-back clean innings for the right-hander to hold this at a 4-2 game, give his offense the opportunity to score, and they'll look to do so as we move to the bottom of the 4th right here on the LI Sports Network. Jake Bowden getting set to face 7, 8, and 9 in this Whitecaps order. He's going to start with Devontae Bailey, who walked his last time up. Bailey, a nice hitter to be leading off for this bottom of the 4th inning for the Whitecaps. He gets on. He's got the potential to steal second and third and really move himself into nice scoring position as he takes strike 1 there. And the Whitecaps look to try and continue to chip at this lead. They've cut it in half and plenty of time to get back to even or take the lead as Bailey takes outside there. Bowden deals, pitches looped over second base on his McGuggart. He's not going to make the play, so Bailey's going to reach on a single. It's just what the Whitecaps needed, a leadoff hitter on good speed on the bases, and now let's see if they put it to use as Chris Ewing's going to step up to the box. Bailey has nice leadoff hitter qualities. Doesn't try to do too much, just put the ball in play. He's a young player, so he'll still figure it out. Not going here as Ewing takes ball one. But with the natural speed he has and the great defensive abilities that he possesses, if he can figure out the offensive strategy and game plan, he's going to be one lethal hitter and player at Alabama State. Ewing takes upstairs for 2-0. Seen it rarely. The Whitecaps do like to run. I would imagine some of it is on their own, depending on the jumps they're going to get. But let's see if they try to go hit and run here. Ewing in a good count, and Bailey with good speed. There goes Bailey. Ewing swings and chops one out to short. They're going to stay out of the double play. Ewing going to try to leg this one out, but he's not going to be able to as Vitello throws him out at first base. Bailey moves over to second, and there's one on and one out for John Alonso now. So the hit and run was in play. Ewing just not able to fully steer it to a good area. Vitello in a good position to make that play. Alonso swings and misses at strike one. Big spot here for Alonso. Bailey at second base has more than enough speed to come around and score. So Alonso asks for time. Comes the next pitch. Bailey takes off. Alonso swinging, fouls it away. Alonso a little bit frustrated with himself. Didn't totally register that Bailey was going to try and steal third base. So he's going to have to go back after getting a nice jump. Probably would have been 90 feet away. But he's going to have to go back to second base instead. Piazza creeps, holding Bailey close at second. Bowden's spin move, check on him. No throw, though. Bailey able to walk back into second safely. Bowden really shaking, not getting the sign that he wants, so he steps off and will reset. Now gets what he likes. Set with the pitch to Alonso. Kicks, fires, swung on, and popped foul right on top of us here. Lands behind our press box. Alonso staying alive in the 0-2 count. Comes another 0-2, fouled right back here. Off the padding. Alonso really battling, trying to put something in play, make something happen, give Bailey any chance to score. Bailey takes off for third again. Breaking ball upstairs. Throw down to third is not in time. Bailey swipes third. Nice job of Alonso there to lay off that pitch and allow Bailey to try and use his speed to move into the scoring position, and now it doesn't take a hit to score him. Infield gonna remain back for the Valor. Ground ball get the job done. Alonso swings and misses. Bowden bears down and is able to get Alonso on strikes for out number 2. It's a big strikeout there for the right-hander. Now it takes a hit to score the run from third. But there's also the possibility of a pass ball, allowing Bailey to score. Plenty of speed to do so. As Jordan Rios steps back in, there is the pass ball. Here comes Bailey to the plate. There's going to be no throw. Bailey will score, and it is a 4-3 game. Major miscue there for the Valor. The Whitecaps pouncing all over it. Now they're down just one run, and with the power that they have coming up either this inning or the next, more than capable of tying it with just one swing of the bat and not really needing runners on base to do so. We get a pause as the foul ball is retrieved down the left field line. Now we're ready as Bowden winds and deals the 1-1 to Rios. Breaking ball swung on and just foul. Jordan Rios about a foot away from a 2-out double down the left field line, just a tad too quick. Whitecaps doing a really nice job of picking up Drew Munn in this outing. He's done a nice job of holding the game where it is, and now they're still trying to come all the way back as Rios stays alive, fouling off that breaking ball. Here comes the next pitch to Rios. Breaking ball bounced out in the left-handed batter's box. So the count now 2-2. Rios swinging, spoiling that breaking ball as he fouls it away. Rios really working Bowden. This is going to be the 7th pitch of the at-bat upcoming. Comes the 2-2 downstairs. Count works full. Pitch number 8 will be a payoff. Here comes Bowden with the wind, the fire. Swung on, fouled away again. Just to the left of the Valor dugout. No one harmed in that sharp foul ball hit by Rios, but staying alive. It's pitch number 9. Rios swings and laces one out to left field. Right there is Kelly. He makes the catch and records the final out of the inning, but the Whitecaps do score a run on one hit. They strand nobody with no errors. After 4 full innings of play here at Maritime, it is 4-3 New York Valor live on the LI Sports Network. We go to the top of the fifth, and the Whitecaps go to the bullpen. They're going to hand it over to number 23, Gerald Kirchstetter. Get you the stats on Kirchstetter. Fourth game, he's started 2. He's thrown 7 innings, surrendered 7 hits, 7 walks. He's struck out 6. He's 1-1 with 11.57 ERA. He's going to deal with 2, 3, and 4 here in the Valor lineup and try to keep this one-run game as first pitch is swung on and lifted out to center field. Reaching up is Devontae Bailey, making the play and retiring Joey Vitello for out number 1. Kirchstetter deals a breaking ball up and in to Matthew Yip. Yip 1 for 2 today. He's infield single and a line out to short. The line out hit harder than the single was, but that's just how baseball works. The quirks and the ins and the outs of the game. You hit one ball softly and you get a hit, and you hit one ball right on the screws and you have nothing to show for it. Next pitch, the Yip misses up and in. Count 3-0 to Yip. See if he has a green light or if he's going to take. Next pitch up and in to Yip, so he works a 4-pitch walk off Kirchstetter. That'll bring Jared Toby back up to the plate. Toby hit by a pitch in the first inning and struck out. This will be his 3rd plate appearance of the day. Kirchstetter comes back with a first pitch strike at the knees on the outside corner. Very nice pitch there from the right-hander. Next pitch misses up and in. Kirchstetter fighting his command just a little bit here. One. Breaking ball chopped. Kirchstetter can't get it over his head. Here comes Ewing. He throws on to first base, not in time. Toby able to leg out an infield single. We've seen a couple of those today. Hitters having that perfect speed, perfect placement. Not much anybody could do on that. Too tall for Kirchstetter and not fast enough for Ewing. So it's now first and second, 1 out for the Valor, and Julian Dominic up to the plate. Dominic 0 for 1 in this game too. Popped out and walked. Has a home run on the day as he takes a breaking ball in the inside corner for strike 1. Definitely not the hitter Kirchstetter wants to be seeing right here in a first and second jam. Dominic with a good amount of power, somebody that can put a ball in the gap as the runners take off. Double steal, they're going to reach as that breaking ball bounces in the dirt. No throw. Aggressive base running there from the Valor, catching Kirchstetter sleeping. And now there's 2 runners in scoring position, second and third for Dominic. 1-1. Grounded up the middle. Ewing sliding, throwing over to first base, gets the out. Nice play over there by Chris Ewing to keep the ball in the infield and get the out. That ball looked like it was going to be trouble, but on came Chris Ewing to rob Dominic of a single. Still gets the RBI, and it is now a 5-3 Valor lead. So 2 away, that'll bring up Justin DiMartino. DiMartino responsible for 3 of the 5 runs. He scored the 4th. Had a triple back in the first inning out to deep center field in that little triangle area. Takes downstairs and he's ahead 2-0. Toby off third. 2-0 is upstairs 3-0. Kerstetter getting that call at the top of the zone, so it's now 3-1. Here he comes with the next pitch. Fouled away into the netting. Count 3-2 now. Big out to get for Kerstetter, trying to limit the damage to just 1 run. Keep this a 2-run game still with 3 chances left for the Whitecaps. So here he comes with that next pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Stang keeps it in front of him, turns, fires down to first base. He's able to retire DiMartino on strikes. So Kerstetter able to limit the damage to just 1 run. The Valor get it on 1 hit, no errors, and leave 1 on base at the end of 4.5 innings here at Maritime. It is 5-3 New York Valor over the Atlantic Whitecaps here on the LI Sports Network. Bobby Stang set to lead it off against Jake Bowden here in the bottom of the 5th. Whitecaps trailing 2 runs. First pitch to Stang is lined. There's another base hit for Bobby Stang. 4th hit of the day for Stang. He's 4 for 6, also has a walk and 3 runs scored. If your name is Bobby Stang, you got a lot to be happy about today. It's an impressive piece of hitting right there from the tall right-hander. Has the home run power, but knowing he can't try to do too much in that situation. Down 2 runs, a home run really doesn't do you much good except getting the lead to 1. But now he's set up his 3, 4, 5 hitters to try and tie this game. As the tying run comes up in Cam Dunn, and he takes a ball inside. Another pitch to Dunn. Grounded in the shortstop hole. Vitello slides, throws to second base. Wide, out into right field. Stang going to advance to third base. Dunn going to go to second. Valor get the ball in, but the miscue there and the E6 from Vitello have the Whitecaps set up a tying run in second base and the go-ahead run coming to the plate in the form of Joe Pellegrino. He's going to try to tack on 2 runs and get this game tied. For the first time since the top of the first inning, Valor have led all 4.5 so far. Bowden really in a jam here, no outs, second and third, going to have to try to wiggle his way out of it and possibly limit this damage. Pellegrino swings and lifts one out to left field. Left center, it's DiMartino making the catch, Stang tagging, the throw comes into third base. Yip runs his way over there to make the catch, so it's a sac fly for Joe Pellegrino. The lead is back to 1. And with 1 out, Ryan Brewer will step up to the plate to try and tie this game at 5. Ah, crap. First pitch to Brewer misses upstairs. It's a great piece of hitting there by Joe Pellegrino. First pitch, again, not trying to do too much. The common theme of this inning is that is tapped out in front of the plate. It's going to be ruled a foul ball by the field umpire. Must have hit the catcher. But a great job of getting the ball up in the air, deep enough, allowing Stang to score with ease, walking home. And a smart play out there by DiMartino to know the situation, know where your runners are, and make sure you put the ball in a good spot to keep Dunn at second base. So now it takes a base hit to score him. Not really able to score on just a fly ball. It's those little plays that you really don't see show up in the scorebook that make all the difference in the game. Now, Dunn 180 feet away, and it's going to take something big to score him. Here comes the next pitch to Brewer. That's grounded in the shortstop hole and threw for a base hit. Dunn had to hold up, so he's not going to get the wave around. But the Whitecaps are going to be set up first and third with 1 out. And Vasilios Vafakos coming to the plate as Ryan Brewer reaches base, representing the go-ahead run. Vafakos 0 for 2 today, flew out and grounded into a 6-4 fielder's choice. Once again, nice piece of hitting by Ryan Brewer. Again, not doing too much, just finding holes. Vafakos lines this one. Brewer gets caught off first base. Throw is high, reeled in over there by Yip. Able to haul that in for the double play. And work out of the jam does Bowden. A big double play there by the Valor defense. Unfortunate base running by the Whitecaps, but they do score in the inning. On 2 hits, they get 1 run and an error. They strand 1 runner, and at the end of 5 innings, it's 5-4 New York Valor over the Atlantic Whitecaps right here on the LI Sports Network. Gerald Kirchstetter ready to begin his second inning of work. He's going to face 7, 8, 9 in the Valor order and look to keep this at a one-run game once again. He deals a first pitch strike to Jack Kelly. Kelly 1 for 2 today. He singled and grounded into a double play. Next pitch just misses outside. Count even at 1. Another pitch from Kirchstetter. Outside, 2-1. Next pitch grounded out to short. Ewing charges, fields, fires over to first base, gets Kelly for out number 1. Nice play there by Chris Ewing to come through the baseball, kind of field it just off to his left side so he can get the momentum moving towards first base, make the throw, and get Kelly with ease. That'll bring pitcher Jake Bowden up to the plate. Bowden has struck out and grounded out so far today. First pitch misses upstairs. Kirchstetter really want to go at Bowden here. He has no at-bats. He's a primary pitcher, and pitchers typically do not hit at this level. So this should be an automatic second out as Bowden swings and lines one down the left field line foul, almost putting the words back into my mouth. Nice swing there. From the starter trying to help himself. Kirchstetter definitely doesn't want to give him that pitch again. The next pitch from Kirchstetter, breaking ball upstairs, high for a ball. Kirchstetter deals the 2-1 to Bowden, fastball misses high and away, 3-1. Valor have not scored. Have scored. They scored last inning, but were held scoreless for 3 innings between the first and the 5th. Finally able to re-crack the scoreboard as Kirchstetter walks Bowden. Not the greatest thing to do there if you're Gerald Kirchstetter, but still an opportunity to work around that walk. He'll deal now with Anthony Piazza, who is 0 for 2 today, reached on an error and struck out. First pitch breaking ball, nice bender in there from Kirchstetter for strike 1. Next pitch from Kirchstetter, fouled back into the netting. Piazza down 0-2. Kirchstetter kicks and fires with the 0-2. Breaking ball inside corner, strike 3. Nice pitch there by Kirchstetter to get out number 2. And now just 1 out away from working around that walk. He'll have to get Chris McGuggart for out number 3, the leadoff hitter for the Valor. He takes upstairs for ball 1. McGuggart 0 for 3 in game 2. He was 0 for 3 in game 1 as well. Next pitch lined out to left field on charging is Ryan Brewer. He's there to make the play. And the inning is over. So the Valor do not score in that inning. Kirchstetter are able to fend them off. They don't get any hits, no errors. They leave 1 on base. Now the Whitecaps will look to tie or take the lead as we move to the bottom of the 6th here on the LI Sports Network. Jake Bowden once again taking the hill for the Valor here in the bottom of the sixth. With 9 players and really no bullpen, Bowden has been very impressive on a hot day on hot turf, really battling to the best of his ability to try and cling to this lead for the Valor. He's going to have to try and get 6 outs to secure this victory. He's even 1-1 with Devontae Bailey. Bailey 1 for 1 today. Singled, walked, scored, and stole a bag. As he swings and laces this one out in the left center on Cummings DiMartino. He's not going to get there, backing up to reel that in. Devontae Bailey's going to hold on right there for another single. Back-to-back hits for Devontae Bailey. And once again, just like in the fourth, he's on with a leadoff single. Crucial at bat right there for the Whitecaps. Great start to this bottom of the sixth inning. Get that leadoff hitter on with a lot of speed, and now Chris Ewing going to come up and try to make something happen. They had the hit and run last time, and it just did not work. And Ewing grounds this one on to short. Double play ball. Flip to second. On to first. They turn the double play. Big ground ball there gotten by Jake Bowden, and the middle infield comes through for the Valor. As Devontae Bailey kind of comes up limping, he jogs off the field. See if he's okay, if he's able to stay in the game. But a big double play nonetheless there on pitch number 1 to Chris Ewing. Goes 6-4-3. Exactly what Bowden needed. Now he faces John Alonso. Alonso takes a first pitch breaking ball away. Next pitch misses upstairs, and he's ahead 2-0. Double plays are a pitcher's best friend, just like a dog is a man's best friend. It's a big play right there for the Valor right-hander as he gets Alonso to swing and miss at a fastball upstairs. The speed threat of Bailey over at first base eliminated right off the bat. Ewing never really gave him a chance to run as Alonso lines this one out in the left field. That's going to dunk in for a base hit in front of Kelly out there. So 2-out single here to try and keep the rally alive by John Alonso, and will be brought back up to the top of the order with Jordan Rios, as Frank DiMartino is going to come on as a pinch hitter. First pitch to Rios. Outside, ball 1. Rios 0 for 3 today. He's reached base on a strikeout and scored a run there as he laces this one out into right center, giving chases DiMartino right in front of the wall, runs into the wall and makes the catch. Nice play out there by Justin DiMartino to haul that one in and keep the Whitecaps off the board. If that lands, that's trouble, as Frank DiMartino, who'd come into a pinch run for Alonso, was off to the races and well on his way to third base by the time his brother Justin caught that ball. So at the end of 6 innings, it is Valor 5, Whitecaps 4. Kurtstetter going to kind of try to keep the game where it is. And then the Whitecaps are going to have 2-3-4 to try and take this victory. We'll see what happens right here on the LI Sports Network. Gerald Kirchstetter ready to deal. He's going to face 2-3-4 in the Valor order. So starts off Joey Vitello with a strike. Next pitch from Kirchstetter. Nice breaking ball there from the right-hander, and the count quickly 0-2. Here he comes again. Fastball outside. Kirchstetter able to nab it off the mound. Runs over, flips to Brewer at first base, and there's one away. Ryan Brewer taking over at first base, Frank DiMartino taking over in left field, and Devontae Bailey does stay in the game, so maybe just a little bit of a cramp in the heat here as a nice breeze starts to work, pushing out towards right field. Pitch misses upstairs. Folks, while I have the chance, I'd like to remind you that tomorrow we will be covering the Whitecap doubleheader against the New York Phenoms in Poly Prep High School in Brooklyn, New York. So I hope that you are able to join us for that, as this pitch is grounded by Yip out to short. Ewing comes on, Fields fires over to first base, gets Yip, and there are two away. Game 1 will start promptly at 1 o'clock as the Whitecaps look for a little bit of revenge against the Phenoms, who defeated them on Tuesday at Stony Brook. As this pitch is grounded out to second, Pellegrino Fields fires, gets Toby at first base, and it's a quick 1-2-3 for Gerald Kirchstetter. He keeps it at a one-run game, so now let's see if the Whitecaps have a rally in their offense. They're down 1 run with one last chance to win it here as we move to the bottom of the 7th on the LI Sports Network. Wind starting to pick up here just off the East River in the Bronx, New York. It's SUNY Maritime. So we're here in the bottom of the 7th. It's Valor 5, Whitecaps 4, and the Whitecaps are going to send 2-3-4, Stang, Dunn, and Pellegrino up to the plate. They need 1 run to tie it, 2 to win. Bobby Stang swings and lines. First pitch down the left field line. Kelly cutting over, gonna hold Stang to a single. Second hit of the game, 5th hit of the day for Bobby Stang. Impressive day for the right-handed hitter, and his day is done as Idris Carter is going to come on and pinch run. Stang doing more than enough today. He's scored 4 runs on the day, 2 this game, 2 last game. Now Idris Carter going to take over and look to try to move into scoring position. Not going first pitch as that pitch misses up and in. Almost clips Cam Dunn, but he's able to turn out of the way for ball 1. Stang an impressive 5 for 7 today with a walk and those 4 runs scored. A great day for Bobby Stang here at Maritime. Now the Whitecaps going to look to take advantage of that. Cam Dunn lines this one out to center field. On the run is Justin DiMartino. He's not going to get there. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Idris Carter around second, heading to third. He's getting the wave around. Here comes the throw. It's going to go into third base. It's not in time. Cam Dunn gets in there with a game-tying RBI. Triple to throw. Luckily hits off the fencing in front of the dugout. But nonetheless, Whitecaps have tied the game on a clutch Cam Dunn triple, and now will look to win it with the winning run just 90 feet away. First pitch to Joe Pellegrino misses. Pellegrino just needs to put the ball in play, beat the infield, lift it in the air, do something. As this one is lifted out to left field. Back is Kelly looking up. Martino makes the catch. Dunn is going to tag, score, and the Whitecaps have come all the way back from 4-0. Joe Pellegrino wins it on a walk-off sac fly, his second of the game. And that's a win for the Whitecaps. They put the W in Whitecaps as they sweep this doubleheader and take 2 from the Valor. An impressive comeback victory as they started off the game down 4-0 before they even had a chance to swing the bats. Worked their way all the way back persistently. Pellegrino gave that a great ride. Did it just enough to get it out. Dunn walked home. And that will do it for us here at LI Sports Network from Maritime. I thank you for joining us on the LI Sports Network and hope that you can join us tomorrow as we have another Whitecaps doubleheader. Whitecaps Phenoms live from Poly Prep High School in Brooklyn, New York. We'll be ready to bring you both games of that doubleheader. What is sure to be another great set of games. Whitecaps take 2 today, improved to 15-5. The Valor dropped to 10-11. For everybody here at the LI Sports Network, I am Dylan Flynn. I thank you so much for joining us and watching this presentation of Atlantic Collegiate Baseball League action on the LI Sports Network.